Here, just put your hand on this pen. Thanks again, I'll know, see it, and if I need your social security number, blood type, last 4 digits of your account number. Everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you back to Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we met the Sand People in the Enclave. They threw us out half naked, and thankfully we're back here all clothed up and ready to turn in some side quests before we head off and give back the moisture evaporators over to the Sand People to make good on our promise so we can get their gaffy stick and solve the problem here. And if you're excited for that, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. Now in between episodes, I became the swoop king of Tatooine, so yay there, so I can convince Mr. Nico here that I made him a good deal and he can race till his heart content.
You again? I don't really feel like talking.
Shut up, I talked to Moto about you.
I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting...
I convinced Moto to give you a better contract.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
Maybe when you think of leaving.
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time. Thanks again.
Right, good luck with that, and that's an easy 200 points. Well, let's get those evaporators. You're the one. You beat Saurus about this time. I have to have your auto print. My what now? Are you serious? Sure I am. You're fast for a human. And once the races are run regular again, you'll be famous. Maybe you will. If you start winning on the real tour, I want to be able to say I saw you when you were just starting out. How about it? Sure, why not? Scan away. Really? This is great of you. You'll be a fan favorite. Some of the racers sell their pens, but that's just rude. Here, just put your hand on this pen. Thanks again, I'll know, see it, and if I need your social security number, blood type, last 4 digits of your account number. Thank you, see you later. Damn, some fans. What is going to do with all that? Alright, where were we? Evaporators, before I was too busy, being, you know, king of the swoop races over here. Alright, back into circle. Oh, well, fun fact, I actually kind of rushed this a little bit. Yeah, I kind of already got the evaporators. Sorry. So, she's not keen on having a peaceful resolution. She's like, that's not what you were, you know, subscribed to do. You're supposed to go over there and kill them all with your lightsaber. And I'm like, nah, thank you. And then you go over here and you basically force persuade him to basically give you the evaporators. Yeah, that's the good way of doing it. Or, you know, the bad way. But we're good guy this time, so no senseless killing to be had. Alright, let's head back to the chieftain. Alright, and after our long trek back here to the Sand People Enclave, we'll meet here the guard. Even though the layers are wrapping, you can tell the Sand People warrior is disgusted by your presence among the people.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell him we have the moisture evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Hello, dude, I'm back. If you can read anything in the Sand People Chieftain's emotions, seems that he is surprised that you have returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Tell him that we have the evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Tell him I have a few questions first.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Don't worry. Ask about the captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Tell him if he knows the Jawas Isis told us about.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Cool. Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
And we have his gaffy stick, which we can now turn into Circa, which will pretty much complete the side quest that we have here. Ultimately, we'll go release the Jawas first, but there's also another side mission where we can go kill a Krayt dragon, which that's what we're gonna be doing pretty soon. Oh, here we go. Here's the Jawas. You are not ghostly giant that holds us trapped. The people of sand. You are from the old city news. Isis must have sent you coming. Are you a rescuer? You must be. The sand people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. There are things you must have. The Jawas under Isis will reward your trade. Find you if you have seen him. Thank you. Alright, and that sets free the Jawas. There's another person here that ultimately is linked to Mission, but he hasn't spawned yet because Mission won't talk to me. She's being mean. Or there's a random event that didn't occur. So this won't be the last time we get to the Sand People. We'll definitely be coming back here. This probably should be in this cave, but he's not. Also, don't loot anything. They don't like you stealing. Obviously, that does not show respect. So please do not steal, or else you're gonna, you know, have to fight your way out, which is not good. The other quest that has to do with the main quest here is to bring the chieftain a Krayt Dragon Pearl, which I highly recommend you not do because the pearl is very good for your lightsaber. But in short, he'll tell you about the Sand People and their lore. Basically, this was a planet by the builders. They were, you know, doing well, and then the builders came, and then they tried to, you know, mess with the builders, and the builders got mad because the builders are dark side users. They basically bombarded the planet from the sky, basically turned it to glass, and that's why Tatooine is as it is, because it was bombarded and changed it into a barren wasteland. The Sand People survived because they went underground, but in their lore, because they survived and came out and the builders were gone and or dead, they thought they defeated them, which basically they just waited out until the builders left. Yeah, don't try to tell them otherwise, or else they will kill you. And that's what you get for the Dragon Pearl. Not good. If you really want to hear the story, you can have HK suffer through translating everything. It's kind of hilarious. You can trade that pearl, but I would always recommend saving it before you do that because, you know, you only get one pearl in this game, and it's very good for your lightsaber. Alright, speaking of dragon, let's go see about that in our star map. Alright, and if you're wondering where to go next from leaving the Sand People Enclave, essentially just go to the right out of there. You'll come over to this random formation that's here, and this will lead you over to the Eastern Dunes. Yeah, the Eastern Dunes continues to be a barren horizon. There are signs of people that pass this way. Oh, sad face. So unfortunately, we're not able to do that until we trade in the gaffy stick. One moment. Alright there, lady. We got your gaffy stick.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corp.
Yes. I have the gaffy stick to redeem for bounties.
I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftain's gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Yes, that's what I did.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still Sand People out
still
there,
get hung
but
up
they'll
on
be
that
quieter
gap in
now.
her teeth.
I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerga Corporation thanks you.
For a bit more, I can maintain my vigilance in the future.
It would be valuable to have someone on call if the Sand People made another incursion. I think you're right. Yes, here's an additional reward. Once again, Zerga Corporation thanks you.
Cool! And that gets us 1,300 experience, 700 credits, and that wraps up that.
Greetings again.
Do you have anything else to say?
You have fulfilled your end of the bargain, and Zerga Corporation is grateful. The Sand People will be less of a threat without their chieftain. I will, of course, continue to give you bounties on regular gaffy sticks. Everyone helps.
Which can be a lot of money if you end up killing everybody. Alright. Well, now that that's over and done with, I really hope that it just lets us go over to the cave. I would imagine it should. You've discovered another ancient star map cache, blah blah blah. They didn't update anything. I just completed the main store over here, which I'm hoping is going to let me go over to that Eastern Sea. The bad point is I have to run my booty all the way back. Let's go do that. And before we might as well turn in the side quest Mr. Ice is here. You're one of a kind, Jawas. Would like to thank you for what is done. Mine is returned because of you. It is as we agreed, as this is how it was. I think things give you, take this as a bonus. That will be fine. Good luck. You are a good friend of Jawas. We will remember when you're kind of gone. Ask if you need money, more help, or anything. There we go. Alright. Over to the dragon. So it turns out I forgot to ask him about our main objective, or else it won't let me over there. I sure head in with a pocket rope seed. Ask him about the star map.
Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a Krayt dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Krayt dragon? What is that? How do I pass it even though I've already explained all this?
Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Okay. Tell him farewell.
Translation.
And now that I have that, now I can actually go over there, which is interesting. Which I guess the lore reason for that is I need a map, because then I would get lost and I wouldn't know where to go. That's just a fancy way of the game saying you can't sequence break. Sorry. Alright, now we can finally head over to the eastern Dune Sea and see where the Krayt dragon is. Okay, now it should let me over there, right? Correct? Eastern Dune Sea? Yeah, alright, and there's our cave with the Krayt dragon. And I guess those are our two people that we have to talk to in the distance. I like how there's some dewbacks here. Alright. Now, like I said, this game, there's a lot of walking everywhere. There's vast distances. Not really too sure why it has to be this much walking. But also I want to point out, when I always played this, it's like, oh, look it. I can just walk straight forward from here. Alright, let's do that. Oh wait, a vast expanse of desert stretches before you with no marks of indication of life. It would be a death trap for anyone to do that. But I'm going right here, sir. Yeah, the game doesn't care. Alright, what's going on with this Krayt dragon? These dudes over here. Comed Fortuna. We met these dudes.
I'm tired of waiting, Comed. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
He's gonna find out how big the dragon is. Turns out he's a pretty big dragon. I would see you out here, human. We are hunters, you and I. Perhaps we should pull our skills. I have tracked a very special beast to its lair. A Krayt dragon resides within, and tonight he is to be hunted, although by unorthodox means. I thought you preferred to hunt solo. This is true, but this is a very critical fight. Bull dragons are rare to see. Rarer still is the other dragon. It is larger than the one my father felled a decade ago, and he is far out of his territory, must be dealt with. I might not prevail alone, human, but I must try. I'll help. Give me more information. We must bait the great beast out of hiding and ambush it swiftly. There is no room to engage him in the lair, and his hide will repel blaster fire. I have placed mines around the mouth of the cave. We must coax it out. This will be the end of the season of hibernation. It will take much more of a ruse to house it. The food of the beast, the size is almost exclusively banthas and foolish hunters. If not careful to lure him out, we must lure his food to tempt him. You place mines? Doesn't that seem unsporting? This is true and I regret it. I tracked this beast of many days and hope to face him fairly, but there is no other concern than my honor. It may seem like he is isolated, but the range of his territory expands deep within the settled area. We must kill him for the safety of others, and blasters will just not do the job. We must lead the banthas here using fodder like the sand people do. Their warriors may carry some, or you should search the settlement. The spaceport merchants also had some, I'm not sure why. If you find fodder and bait banthas here, the mines will deal with the dragon as it emerges to feed. Not exactly a glorious hunt, but will ensure the safety of the region. Seems very easy. Why aren't you telling me? There's one odds threat. The sand people regard banthas as sacred. Attempting to feed the herd in the area will likely lead to an attack. And we are far from the weakest tribes around Anchorhood. The sand people of this region are strong and fierce, and will take nothing of killing you, so be careful. Yet the Sand People, I've dealt with their kind before. You likely mean the tribe that have been harassing Zerg Corporation. This group is used to the deep desert. They appear to be much more dangerous. Look, I have your fodder. Good. Now that there's a herd moving in the desert, lead them here, approach the fodder, and lead them over here. Can do. I wish you luck against the Sand People. When you return, the dragon will fall. I wish it could be under more sporting circumstances, but it must be due circumstances call for. I only hope for a mirror of my father's expedition, but that will have to wait. Alright. And our banthas have spawned in. Now the only thing we have to do is go over to them, say, hey, come here, kitty kitty. And we'll most likely get attacked by some Sand People. But it's alright. They're not as tough as Mr. Fortuna over there made them out to be. A couple of them could be tough, but they go down relatively quickly. The bantha perked up as you approach, obviously attracted the smell of fodder you're carrying. The whole herd falls and stack. Look at him. Look at him. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're not much of a threat. So, stasis, 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 stasis. Mission, you can just focus on that guy, focus on that guy. HK, focus on that guy over there. Alright, let's do it.
What?
Freezing everybody. These guys are elite warriors. See? You're back to being frozen. No, I don't want to go that guy. I want this guy in front of me. Come on. This guy there. Come on. What's all these freaking grenades throwing at me? Oh, well, this guy's the only one left, so guess what? Get behind him. Stasis again. And take him out.
Ready.
Try using your power blast, isn't it? And he's done. That was a little scruffy, but, you know, battle could have went a little bit better. Mission just kept getting smashed in the face by grenades, so maybe in future we'll try and take them out a little bit easier. Normally it's not just me with the force powers, usually I have like Jolie or somebody with us, but it's fine. Come on, banthas, you have to be a cuddly little diversion.
Achuta, Wonga kun bisto Achuta.
Good job. Come talk to me, as we just couldn't just, you know, have the conversation right there. Quickly, be ready. The banthas are in position and will soon stir our restless prey. I hope the mines do the job quickly. Wait, what is this rumbling sound? Oh boy, he's a big one. I think I might have missed some dialogue, but it's fine. And there's our big boy. He's coming out of the cave. Into a certain death, unfortunately. Gonna be the most anticlimactic death probably ever seen in a game like this. What did you think? We were gonna fight a giant beast back in 2003? Crazy. It is done, and the great beast is dead. To my shame, I deny him a final fight, but I will honor his memory to take commands. I thank you for your aid, human. You have earned a share of the victory, such as it is. Thanks, we did what we had to be done. Regrettably so, I just hope you remember that there are higher reasons for this. Don't let the spoils be your only reason to hunt. Wealth fades, the sand remains. I thank you for your help here today, human. I shall see you again, I am sure. See you later, dude. We definitely need to claim our prize, because I think you don't get the pearl until you actually, you know, crack her open by just smashing her to pieces. Come on, guys, get into this. Shoot it.
Acknowledgement.
What?
Oh, wait. Maybe I already had it. Oh, well, I just made him disappear. Oh, well. Alright. and let's look at some stuff in the cave. Ooh, Jedi Master Robe. Let's equip that real quick. It's fine. It's got an extra defense, so it'll do for now until we find some Dark Jedi Master Robes. Nothing. Jesus. Any other thing here in this cave? Ooh, another crystal. And, of course, our thing we came here for. Our star map.
It's one of those star maps, ain't it? Kind of weird finding it in the back of a Krayt dragon's lair, don't you think?
Not really.
Observation. There is tremendous power emanating from the star map. I wonder if the Krayt dragon was drawn to this cave because of...
Probably. The star map is a powered dark side artifact.
Yes, Master. I am certain you are correct. Now that we have what we came for, I do hope we will be leaving this world soon. I am growing so sick of sand in my circuits.
And so am I. And I think that's where we're going to wrap up with today's episode as we leave the Krayt Dragon Lair. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. I know this episode was rather short, but we're just finishing up the main quest, finishing up the last few side quests, and away we go to the next planet. Now, there are 2 other sub-quests that we still have to get to involving Mission.
Hey there.
Mission, can you talk to me about your brother, please?
Don't worry.
Nope, still doesn't want to talk to me about her. Alright, so I think for both of them, Basil also has a side quest here. I think there has to be a random event that triggers. I'll do a little bit more research to see what gets that to trigger, and we need to finish up those before we get the next star map on the next planet, because once we do that, some heavy story stuff will happen, and we'll get to that in the future, and I hope you join me for that. But until next time, I have been Adam, this has been HM04 Gaming, and this has been Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.